Imagine this. You have $10,000. That's it. That's all you've got. You could spend it on a used car, you could spend it on sneakers, you could blow it on a trip to Miami and post it on your story. Or you could turn it into $500,000. Same money, completely different decision. And the crazy part? The strategy I'm about to show you requires almost zero skill. No stock-picking genius, no crypto luck, no rich uncle. So why doesn't everyone do it? That's exactly what this video is about. Now, before you get excited, I am not about to tell you to sell your kidney. I'm also not going to tell you to invest in yourself, which somehow always means buy a $2,000 online course from a guy in a rented Lamborghini. No, this is real. This is boring. And boring is exactly why it works. Meet Alex and Jordan. Same age, 22 years old. Same job, same paycheck. They both save up $10,000. Big moment. Both of them are staring at that number in their bank account. Here's what Alex does. Alex is smart. Alex worked hard for this. Alex doesn't want to lose it. So Alex does nothing. Leaves it in the bank. Earns basically zero interest. Feels safe. Here's what Jordan does. Jordan puts all $10,000 into the stock market. Specifically, into something called an index fund. We'll explain what that is in a second. Don't panic. Both of them go on with their lives. Neither one touches the money. Fast forward 35 years. Alex opens their bank account. $11,000. 35 years, $1,000 gained. Jordan opens their account. $500,000. Same starting point, same time, completely different ending. And here's the part that will mess with your brain. Jordan didn't do anything extra. No second job, no side hustle, no lottery ticket. The only difference? Jordan understood one invisible force that most people completely ignore their entire lives. That invisible force? It's called compound interest, and it sounds boring. But it is, genuinely, one of the most dangerous forces in the entire universe. Albert Einstein allegedly called it the eighth wonder of the world. So what is it? Okay, simple version. You invest $10,000. The market grows. Let's say it earns 10% in year 1. Now you have $11,000. Year 2, you earn 10% again. But now, you're earning 10% on $11,000. Not the original $10,000. That extra $100? That's the magic. Because next year, you earn interest on $12,100. And the year after that, even more. It's like a snowball rolling down a mountain. The longer it rolls, the more unstoppable it gets. But here's the scary part. The most important ingredient isn't the money. It's time. If Jordan had waited just 10 extra years to start, that $500,000 cut almost in half. Same money, same strategy, just started later. That is how ruthless time is. Okay, so Jordan invested in something called an index fund. What even is that? Think of it like this. Imagine the stock market is a giant pizza. Buying a single stock is like buying one slice. Maybe you pick pepperoni. Maybe it's amazing. Maybe the pepperoni turns out to be bad and you're out here crying over cold pizza. Buying an index fund is like buying a piece of the entire pizza. One bite and you've got every topping. So if one company tanks, it barely affects you, because 499 other companies are holding you up. The most famous one? The S&P 500. 500 of the biggest companies in America. Apple, Google, Amazon, Nike. Every company you've bought something from this week, probably in there. When the S&P 500 grows, your money grows. Historically, the S&P 500 averages about 10% per year over the long run. That's where the math we did earlier comes from. And this is where things get crazy. Most professional stock pickers, people who do this for a living, can't beat the index fund. The boring strategy beats the experts. Every single year. Now here's something nobody talks about. There's a special account called a Roth IRA where you can put your investment money. And when you take it out, the government can't touch it. Zero taxes on your gains. So when Jordan's $10,000 turns into $500,000, Jordan gets to keep all $500,000. Not $500,000 minus 20% taxes. All of it. That's the actual move. Index fund, inside a Roth IRA. 2 steps. Takes 15 minutes to set up online. Has the potential to change your entire financial future. But wait. If this works, why aren't more people doing it? Because of shortcuts. Every year, millions of people see the $10,000 to $500,000 math. And instead of waiting 35 years, they think, what if I just speed this up? So they buy crypto on a hot tip, or they put everything in one meme stock, or they give their money to some dude on Instagram who promises 300% returns. And here's the sad part. Most of them lose everything. Not some of it, everything. The market is a marathon, and people keep trying to sprint it, then collapsing at mile 2. The $10,000 strategy we just talked about? It works because of patience. Not genius, not luck, just patience. Okay, here's the moment that should actually scare you a little. Every single day you wait to start, the numbers get smaller. If you start at 22, $10,000 becomes $500,000. If you wait until 32 to start, that same $10,000, same strategy, grows to about $175,000. Not bad. But that 10-year delay cost you $325,000. Nobody's going to walk up to you and say, hey, you lost $325,000 today by doing nothing. It just quietly disappears. And the worst part? Most people won't realize it until it's too late. But you're watching this video right now. You already know something most adults in their 40s wish they knew at your age. That's not small. That's actually huge. Let's wrap this up. Here's all you need to remember. 1. Time is the most valuable ingredient in investing. Not money, not skill. Time. 2. Index funds, like the S&P 500, let you own a piece of everything. Less risk, more consistency. 3. A Roth IRA lets those gains grow completely tax-free. That's the legal cheat code nobody tells you about in school. That's it. Open the account. Put the money in. Don't touch it. The hardest part isn't the math. It's having the patience to let boring things do extraordinary things. Now, if this blew your mind a little bit, you are not ready for the next video. Because next time, we're breaking down why the stock market crashes and why the smartest investors in the world actually celebrate when it does. Yeah, you heard that right. If you want that video, you know what to do. And if you learned something today that your future self will thank you for, share this with one person who needs to hear it. You might literally change their life. I'm Mr. Finn. Now go be boring, in the most profitable way possible.